Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. I'm doing the journal part 2, and if you watched journal part 1, I know it's been a little bit since I've actually done the second video, my bad, but today's the day, and it's going to be just as important as part 1, if not more. That's going to be dealing with eating and nutrition and making sure you're getting everything that you need in order to fuel your body, feel those gains, and live a healthy lifestyle, because I'm just as guilty as eating kind of the crappy stuff and sometimes taking a break. You have the results that you want to achieve, and simply to achieve results, you have to do everything. You have to do a workout, you have to run, take care of your body. Also got to eat, and everyone knows that 90% of abs are made in the kitchen. If you're not eating well, you're not going to get your abs, no matter how many crunches, planks, sit-ups, leg lifts you do, so it's just not going to happen. Eating stuff like protein, carbs, and fats, usually going for the good kind of fats. Proteins can consist of red meats or other types of meats like chicken, fish, turkey. All those have a really good source of protein that you want to be ingesting, along with beans if you are vegan. And lentils are actually surprisingly really good source of protein as well, so that's something else that you would want to try and be eating. And of course, carbs, bread, pasta, most everything does have carbs in it. It's going to be hard not to find something with carbs. And fats, usually I go to the good kind of fats like the avocados, the olive oils, that sort of thing. And when I was actually bulking, I would actually eat or have olive oil in my protein shakes. Supplements, even says in here that you don't need a lot of supplements, which is great to hear. You see on YouTube that you need a whole pharmacy in your kitchen or in your bathroom, and that's not really the case. If you're just a normal lifter, kind of like I am, protein powder, creatine, multivitamin, get stuff in. But if you're a gym rat, someone who goes to the gym, protein powder and creatine is all you really need. And creatine, only take those 5 grams a day. Anytime that there's a caloric deficiency or a caloric intake, that means basically you're cutting or bulking. So if you're trying to lose weight, lower your calories, increase your activity. Simple as that. Try that first. Like if you usually eat 4,000 calories a day and you're sitting on your couch, maybe slowly decrease it. Maybe do 3,500 and then 3,000. Go for a walk. Go for a run if you can. Hop on a bike, stationary bike. Simple things like that. Don't eat cake at the end of the day. So if you're on a caloric intake or surplus, which what I was trying to do, because I've normally been pretty skinny, so when bulking, I would actually increase my calories. Increase them by usually 200 to 300 calories. And the loss of weight that shows up on the scale can result of fat loss, muscle loss, or water loss. So if you step on the scale every day and it goes up and down, up and down, up and down, maybe you lost some water weight. You didn't drink water first thing in the morning, so your body's kind of dehydrated. Drink water. But if you weigh yourself, take a picture of yourself first thing in the morning, you'll notice maybe there's a little less water weight. If you are losing weight and you step on the scale, then awesome, you're losing weight. But the side effect is, if you're not eating enough protein, that could also result in muscle loss, which is a little bit harder to do than lose fat, because your body is naturally going to burn fat or use fat first before it overtakes the proteins. Fat loss usually results first, and then the proteins are going to be the ones that get eaten up. Calories in, calories out. They talk about the caloric deficit, and they offer a really good picture here of, it shows calories in 1,800, calories out 2,300. So really you're looking at a calorie deficit of 500 calories. And depending on how much weight you want to lose, if it's cutting, take that into consideration as you're doing that. Macronutrients, what we talked about with proteins, fats, and the carbs. Proteins and carbs are usually going to make up 40% each. So 40% protein, 40% carbs for about 8%, and fats are going to make up 20%. You want to be eating more protein. You want to be eating more carbs. Carbs give you fuel. Proteins help with muscle growth. Fats are important, but you don't want to overeat fats. Like if you're chugging a whole bottle of olive oil, don't do that. In summary, your body needs energy to function and is constant state of energy expenditure. A caloric is a unit of stored energy. It measures the value of a food. So however many calories it has, that's how much the intake of food it is. You can force your body to burn fat. Again, if you don't eat as often, if you are trying to lose weight, eat less, your body's naturally going to burn fat, to be honest. And caloric deficits result when you burn more calories than you consume. Simple as that. Start there. Slow down your eating. Go for more walks. Go for a run if you can. And start there. Take action on your nutritional goals. Track it. I track my workouts. I don't track my nutrition that much. I'm not tracking my calories. But if you're someone who wants to lose weight, gain weight, track your calories just like you're tracking your workouts. And the problem with scales is it only measures your weight. That can be water loss, fat loss, or muscle loss. Okay, so if you're tracking your scale, track it for a week. If I weigh 184 on Monday, 183 on Tuesday, 190 for some reason on Wednesday, 185 again on Thursday, and I track it, take the average. You add up all 7 days, divide by 7. That's your average week. Sometimes things are going to fluctuate, and that's okay. Just got to remember that if you want to lose weight, eat less, move more. If you want to gain weight, you got to move less and eat a more caloric surplus. In order to get the gains, protein is going to be a big thing with that. Protein is going to fill you up a lot on what you're eating. So to get the right data, though, if you do want to lose weight, I'm going to stick with the weight loss idea because, let's face it, a lot of people might be trying to lose weight. So when you are losing weight and you're measuring yourself on the scale, weigh yourself every day for a week and then just average out the days. When you average those out, is your weight down week by week, month by month? If it isn't, then there's something else maybe that we can do or you can do to try and help. So weigh yourself every single day at about the same time. Like first thing when you wake up, weigh yourself. And trying to have make clothes on when you weigh yourself. I'm not going to go into that detail, wear what you want, but the less clothes you have on, the easier it is to get an accurate measurement of your weight. You can also test your body fat. There's a AccuMeasure method, there's body scans, there's ways you can pinch actually your fat, and you might have to see a professional to do that. And body fat is going to be a more accurate way of how you're doing. If you're going from 40% body fat to 19, get it measured. I would say get your body fat measured maybe at least once a month to see how the progress is. Weigh yourself every day, week after week. Body scan though, body fat testing, once a month at the most, or maybe 2 if you really want to track. That being said, I'm going to show you a little idea of how this can work and what you really want to be looking out for. So this is adjusting based on your progress, based on your goals. So if you have a large amount of body fat, a large amount of lean body mass, then you want to decrease your caloric intake. If you're trying to lose weight, but you have a high body fat percentage, decrease your caloric intake, increase your cardio. That's what we were talking about earlier. If you have low body weight and lean body mass, then this is a great place to be because you don't have a lot of body fat. You do have lean body mass. And the difference between those is body fat is going to be fat. Like if you stand up, sit down, you got some rolls on you. Not a big deal, but that's just your fat. And the lean body mass is more so your muscle, things like that. So that is a great place to be. If you have an increase body fat but lean body mass, that means maybe you're measuring inaccurately, whether you're doing a body scan or scale. Make sure you are being really careful when you track. If you have low body fat and low body mass, you want to eat more calories, and you also want to be weight training a lot more. You're going to gain fat, but you're also going to turn that fat into muscle, which is kind of what you eventually want to do. If you have more fat on you but less body mass, then eat less calories and increase your cardio, just like we did. So you want to decrease some weight, but you want to keep the mass on. Eat less food, still have the calories in there though as well. In the final one, you want to decrease, you have less body fat but lean body mass, and you want to keep doing what you're doing. So keep that weight off, have that lean body mass stay the same. Make sure you're being healthy with your choices and your diet, and that's pretty much it. Anyway, just want to say thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys got something out of the nutritional video, and hopefully you get some information. I'm trying to keep this basic as possible. There's way other more complex videos you guys can watch, but hopefully even this diagram will help some of you learning. So go check out the Habit Nest Journal. This offers a lot of great information, and yeah, stay tuned for video number 3 and probably a few videos after this. So thanks for watching. Bye.